Oh, she doesn't trust any of them. Shut up. Hi everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. There's a flake on my camera. So, I was not planning on doing another Creepshow video, but this new thing was leaked of I guess the original draft of her crazy New Year's Eve video, but I don't really know who wrote this or who released it, who leaked it, but it reads like something she would have written. So I'm going to share it with you now. You've probably seen it and you've probably heard all of it, but I want to give my commentary on it, if that's okay with everybody. Okay? So I got this from Nicholas Diorio. He provided a link to the document. So, and I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's like 111 pages or something. It's ridiculous. Maybe 115 pages. But I only wanted the part where she addresses Tipster, because everything else is pretty much in the video, just less information and still unhinged, but a little less unhinged compared to this document. But she does contradict herself a lot in it, you know, and but there are videos about that. So if you're following this, you've probably already heard it or will hear it. So I don't want to get into all that. I want to cover the stuff she said about Tipster and her friends, the whatever part. So I'm going to read some of it and comment as I read, okay? So I want to thank absolutely no one. Good, because we don't care. No one cares about your thanks. And then she goes into Tipster. She says, Tipster is a diseased hack who literally reached out to me for content that he disguised as an "I'm here if you need to talk." That much is obvious given how hard his... She's filthy. She says the nastiest stuff. Come on, be an effing lady. But she's... anyway, that much is obvious given how hard his got when he realized he could monetize my response to him privately. Why reach out in earnest, feigning friendship when you can monetize your friend's downfall? Super appreciate how much thought you put into that. Bet those views were worth it. Okay, first I want to say, why is she going so hard at Tipster? It's like she's in love with him or something. I know I've said that before. But just going at him so hard. Totally kidding. There is a reason everyone on YouTube surpasses you, and it's because your videos lack quality, insight, or anything worth commending. Okay. Shannon is one to talk about anybody's content. And it looks to me like Tipster's videos do really well. I mean, he's not in the millions and billions. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Anyway, he's not getting millions of views, but he's doing pretty good. He's growing pretty gradually, you know, I mean, pretty steadily and doing well. So, you know, screw her and her subpar content. Her content is just repetitive, and we could always expect the same thing. Her sounding like she's eating meat while talking. Like, I am a grown person, a grown woman, talking about this, and I am feeling like a grown woman should feel, you know, just, she needs to just give everyone a break. Thank you for the post that if Creepshow can prove she didn't do this, I will apologize. I'm waiting, letting me know that I was taking too long to prove I never owned CP. Okay, Tipster said he'd apologize if you proved you weren't guilty. It wasn't proven, so no apology. And Tipster made a response video, so I can't wait to watch that. And I don't even really watch Tipster that much. It's just, it just doesn't pop up for me very often, you know, his videos, but I'm going to look for that one. I'm going to watch that one for sure. I am so sorry in all capitals, that me proving that Emily was slandering me took too long for you. You didn't prove that. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to make this video on a fun little time frame for you so you could add it to your 10 upload a day schedule. That must have been so hard for you. God, she's such a cow. That I wasn't able to hire a PI and find all this information that proved my innocence in a day or two. I could have sworn earlier in this document she said she did hire a PI, but then in her actual video that she released, she didn't hire a PI. She's such a liar. She's just a garbage human, and I'm so glad people are finally seeing it, because I saw it a long time ago. I'm like, this chick is, there's something off about her. Like my mom would say, there's something off about her. Okay. Okay, so my innocence in it. Okay. That must have been so hard for you that I wasn't able to hire a PI and find all this information that proved my innocence in a day or two. I bet that really sucked that you just had to sit there getting comment after comment describing how you should kill yourself for things that were completely fabricated. Oh wait, that didn't happen to you. You just sat there and talked about it happening to me, your old pal. Oh, you old pal, Shannon. Weird. I should read it, like, and not correct her mistakes. I should read it just the way she writes it. But I do not accept your apology. Good, because you didn't get one. I will never accept your apology. Good, because you didn't get one. You are a terrible effing person who I supported, and I hope you effing realize that money means a lot more to you than actually being friends with people and being decent. You say you're a journalist. He doesn't. He's never said that. Everything I showed is public. Emily literally changed her story in front of you and had things on her Instagram that actively showed her lies. But you were too much of a crybaby to find it. Did you even pay attention to what she was saying in her video, or were you just excited for the dog pile? See, I don't understand why she's going at Tipster so hard. A lot of people turn their backs on her, and with good reason. It's not like, you know, people are like pissed off because of the lolcow stuff on top of the Emily Artful story. She doesn't seem to realize that. People care about the Emily Artful story, but that would not have come to light had it not been for the lolcow stuff. And the lolcow was the revelation. The lolcow stuff was what showed people, you can't trust her. She is a cow. You cannot trust her. And I shouldn't say that about cows. Cows are sweet. You can trust them. But you cannot trust her. And that's when people were seeing, like, had Emily Artful just came out and said all this and that lolcow stuff didn't exist, people would be more like, well, let's hear her side of the story. But now it's like, well, all that lolcow stuff, she's not addressing it, and that is what tells people you cannot trust her. You can't trust her. She's a snake. You can't trust her. So nothing she says now is worth trusting. I know I keep saying that a lot, but trust is important. And, you know, she has proven that she is a liar, she's a backstabber, and she's a snake. She has proven that. And she's going after Tipster when really everyone that was once on her side is like, hey, you did this lolcow stuff. And yes, again, they do care about the Emily Artful stuff, but it's the lolcow stuff that's got people realizing you can't trust her. You know what I'm saying? I know I just went in way deep with the word trust, but okay. Your Twitter has you being called a journalist. Sure, man, I buy that. It does not. It's banished journo. That's, I don't know. He's not calling himself a journalist. Oh, good Lord, this thing. Okay. Come on, go to the next one. I did screenshots so it would be easier for me to get it, but because it would have cost me $1,000 to print the thing out. Okay. Even bigger ups for not only sending people to harass my husband. Nobody harassed your husband. Your husband has been harassing and stalking Emily Artful. And the reason I believe that to be true is not only because Emily showed me she's credible, but because he's not speaking up for himself, Shannon. He's a coward. He's hiding behind your little skirt. Or maybe not. Maybe you're the one that wears the pants in that household. Probably, since you're so obsessed with Tipster's penis. Okay. Okay. Even bigger ups for not only sending people to harass my husband, who didn't effing R anyone and never stalked anyone in his GD life, as I'm not comfortable saying all these swear words. I know I cuss a lot in my videos, but I do try to watch myself, and now I can consciously watch myself. I'm doing that. As I proved, but doing so yourself. He didn't harass him. He left one comment about, like, why did you change your channel name and delete all the content? That's all he did. That is hardly harassing. Did those couple of likes make you feel like a real man with a big boy brain and not a spineless little coward who cries online like a lady part? You are a champion for that. So happy to have known someone who just gets his little shrimp hard for spreading false allegations. Again, with the penis. Why is she so obsessed with Tipster's penis? I feel like she's deflecting. Like, oh man, her husband must have a tiny wiener. You're so effing smart. Amber Heard would love you. Please. We don't say that trash's name on my channel. I just said it, but we're not going to say it anymore. Side note, you owe my husband the biggest apology. Nope. Tipster does not owe your husband an apology. Saying you would apologize to me for reporting on false allegations that were centered around him is like me tweeting that I would apologize to your wife for saying you murdered my entire family falsely. She arranged those words poorly. I fully did not expect you to realize that, given how stupid your statement was, so here I am telling you. You owe my husband an apology. You owe your fans an apology. And mostly you owe the effing world an apology for making such repetitive, lazy content that lacks any inspiration or passion. You really should be ashamed of yourself for simply persisting on this platform. Okay, you know what? She's one to talk because her content was lazy, repetitive, and lacked inspiration and passion. So she needs to shut up. Shut up! Okay, Ashley Lily, I don't know who that is, but I probably will find out during all this stuff. Ashley Lily leaked my phone number and potentially more to multiple people she was sending screenshots to, so thank you for that. She is the reason I had to change my number. Big ups for her. Quit saying big ups. That's stupid. What? Stupid. It's just stupid. Big ups for her stating that I was lying about being homeless when I have literally said the same thing every time. I never said I was thrown out or lived on the street. I stated I lived in my car because I had thousands in school debt from a school I didn't graduate from because I witnessed an R. What does her witnessing an R have to do with her not graduating from the school? Huh. So she didn't graduate because she witnessed an R. I don't get it. Okay, I was super straightforward with that, but apparently Ashley can't be effed to actually listen when her friend is talking to her. So glad I spent my emotional energy on you. Imagine being such, you don't even listen to what your friends tell you, then acting betrayed because of that. You betrayed everybody with the crap you did on LOLCOW. That was an ultimate betrayal. Even if you didn't talk about this person or that person, you talked about enough people to know that you would talk about any of them. God, you really are a class act. So are you, Shannon. You are a class act. So glad I said you could stay with me if you ever needed a place to go because you were freaking out. Have fun continuing to suck the tea of whoever else is going to give you the day. Are you going to cry now because turns out Emily was lying and I have proof? Didn't see the proof. Have yet to see any proof. Or let me guess, you are going to claim that I talked negatively about you on LOLCOW even though even LOLCOW themselves said that never happened. When did they say that? Where is that? Show us the proof of that. Thank you, Repzilla, for his tweet stating that I changed my number as if he didn't know why I had to. Really love how that opened the door to some other scaly lizard to allegedly catfish others as me. Oh, yeah, there's your shot at trying to be a social justice warrior, protector of society. Guess what? I didn't reach out to anyone. No one has my phone number because I don't trust any of you. Oh, she doesn't trust any of them. Okay. God. Oh my God. But Repzilla, that tweet saying he doesn't know why I did that is gold, especially because of the fact that he went through this with Primink, something he never shuts up about. Literally, he never shuts up about Primink, but A+ work, my guy. Oh God, there she is with that my guy shit again. God, stupid. I would say don't think too hard, but you clearly haven't. And just massive thanks to everyone who promoted this falsehood that could be disproven if you scrolled back on her Instagram. There she is with scrolling on Instagram. You're all amazing friends. I can't believe I gave an F about any of you. You didn't. You didn't give an F about any of them because you wouldn't have gotten lolcat on lolcow and talked crap about some of them, even one of them. Because again, that proves you cannot be trusted. You're a snake, Shannon. Especially Petty Page, Dustin Daly, and the viewer's voice. I know what all of you did at the Drama Channel Christmas party a couple years ago. I know who you did it to, and I would not utter another syllable in my direction if you knew what was good for you. That is to say, delete your videos and considering retire. Her writing is shit. You provide the same terrible opinions based on nothing anyway. Opinions are opinions. They're neither good nor bad. They're opinions. She's such a turd. If any of you dumb mother effers who I gave money to want to send it back my way after making your video saying you're horrified by my actions and always felt comfortable around me, do it. Tipster asked for your PayPal. Give it to him. He's going to send it to you. Nobody wants a penny from you, you dirty bitch. No one wants a penny from someone that's going to hold. That's like members in my freaking family. They lend you a little money. They're going to hold it over your head. You lend them a little money, you better never bring it up again. My mom was like that. Man, she held that shit over your head. And it poisoned all of us. Because she would poison us against each other. Like if my mom would lend one of us money, she would then poison the rest of us against that person. You know? Shannon, don't have children because you're just going to be the same kind of dirty snake. All right. Oh, where did I leave off? Oh, the money thing. Talking to you, Nathan, Camellia, and Vangelica Scove. You are pathetic leeches who I helped gave platforms to. Oh, this writing. And didn't ask for Jack in return. Namely, she didn't ask for Jack in return, but she's holding it over their head. So that is, in a sense, asking for something in return. They're asking for her to back up. Asking for them to back up her snakiness is what she's asking. Namely, because I thought we were genuinely friends. I even bought Nathan his computer. How stupid am I? How stupid is there? And you literally took someone's word that I own CP with no evidence. I cannot believe I trusted you. I am the world's biggest idiot for that one. I'm not so sure people are as upset about the possibility that you may have owned CP. There was no proof of that, but I think people are mostly upset about the law. Again, the lolcow stuff, proving you cannot be trusted, and Emily's story, which, I'm sorry, is credible. Credible doesn't mean provable. Credible means that there's merit there because she's, she's not saying she was a great person, and I don't know. It should also be noted, I was not posted on any social media while putting this video together. There have been multiple accounts both claiming to be me and multiple accounts that Emily has erroneously stated are me with no proof. I'm so sure that's true. I'm so sure you didn't create fake accounts so you can go around and look at what other people are saying about you. I'm so sure that that's true. If any person told Emily at a certain point they didn't believe her story, she would claim it's me or my husband. The only time I posted on social media was to tell Tipster to F up. What? F up? She's stupid. Specifically because he commented on my husband's defunct YouTube channel. Why is it defunct? Why is it defunct? Why is it defunct, babes? Why is it defunct? Okay. Because he's a spineless coward. Yeah, your husband. Oh, okay. Specifically because he commented on my husband's defunct YouTube channel because he's a spineless coward. Okay, so I know this is not how she meant it, but I'm going to read it as your husband's YouTube channel is defunct because he happens to be, your husband, that is, a spineless coward. He is a spineless coward hiding behind your little skirt. Okay. The day this video goes live, I will have sent a demand letter to Emily showing all the proof listed here and even more things I kept out of this document because they were either too sensitive or simply didn't fit in this video. This is the video panned down and it's 112 pages. You wasted your time, girly. You wasted your time. The demand letter is so we do not have to go to court for a defamation suit, something that I would obviously win. Wouldn't win, not obvious. Given that Emily states she would lose a court case in her own video. She didn't state that she would lose a court case if it was defamation. She stated that she would lose a court case trying to go after you for the stalking and harassment. Maybe you don't understand that. Yeah, I think there's a lot girly doesn't understand. Little infant child. No, infants are more reasonable than her. Okay, and her lawyer told her not to pursue this. If she doesn't respond to the demand letter, or if she chooses to continue this online, my husband and I will be suing her for defamation and slander. Slander is defamation. It's a form of defamation. And no, you will not be suing her for that, idiot, moron. Seeing as she said her stalker is 100% me, she didn't say 100%. She said that it's not 100%. Didn't she say that at some point? Hold on. Let me go to the next page, guys. Sorry. If she doesn't respond to the demand letter, or she chooses to continue this online, my husband and I will do defamation. 100% me and my husband with no evidence said at some point owned child porn and said my husband R'd her. Can he prove he didn't? Because that's the thing about defamation. You don't prove, you can't, it's not that you go in there and prove that the person saying these things is not trustworthy, like you're not trustworthy. You have to prove it didn't happen. Okay? I took a whole course on defamation for my college degree. And you have to prove you didn't do these things. Can he prove that he didn't R her? Can he prove that? No, babes, he can't. And neither can you. Neither can you. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Only for me to use her own words to prove none of that happened. She also went further on Twitter to say her evidence is concrete because I deleted videos despite the fact that all of those videos are saved and have no evidence on them. Something I can prove in court. I can also prove that the videos were never deleted. Rather, I was being privacy stricken for months before any of this happened. With that, I am done. If you made it this far, that's hilarious. Okay. So she's just a smart-ass little punk bitch, you know, and she's a terrible person. That rant, that insane, unhinged rant just proves how unhinged she is. She's not an okay person mentally. And I don't want to speak poorly of the mentally ill. I'm mentally ill. But she's not a good person. You are not a good person, Shannon. She's not a good person. And maybe the husband is being quiet because maybe he's not going to be her husband much longer. Maybe he didn't want her to say anything about it. You know, maybe he's not even there anymore. Maybe this, maybe that. I don't know. Frankly, I don't care what's going on in her life. But just the way she's going after Tipster, and she mentioned his penis a couple of times, which is so weird. Like I said, her husband must be pretty sad. But anyway, you know, I don't want to step on someone's content, but if she's going to badmouth someone else's content whose content isn't even very bad, Like the content isn't even that bad. It may not be for some people. It's not like Tipster's content isn't something I would watch regularly, but that doesn't mean it's bad content just because I won't watch it, you know? It just, you don't talk about other people's content. That's just trash. That is trashy. Because let me tell you something. I've seen some really bad content. Maybe maybe some people think my content isn't that great. Me, I could give a shit or couldn't give a shit because, you know, I do what I want to do on my channel and that's just the way it is. But for her to like just love bomb somebody and then when they get called out on their BS, then they are like, oh my God, your content sucks. So she's a terrible person. And that's all I have for you today. Sorry, I'm going to try and not make any more videos about her, but I wanted to address that portion of her little thing. You can go to Nicholas Diorio's video on it and go into the About section, find the Google Doc and read it for yourself. It's very long and stupid and pointless, but that bit I read to you was like the last 3 pages. So you could, if you're just interested in that part, you could just scroll down, scroll. So, but it's ridiculous. It's unhinged. It's anyway, that's it. Hi, Tina. Hi, here. You want to come here? Look. Tina says hello. Tina. Okay. But anyway, that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to everyone later. Bye. Hey, you want to say bye? No? Okay.